You better believe it. So now let's draw a line from Opus Dei, Leonard, Peter Thiel, the Heritage Foundation, J.D. Vance, and Project 2025. I want to read a quote to you. Fire every single mid-level bureaucrat. Fire every civil servant. Replace them with our people. You will get taken to court. And when the courts stop you, stand before the country like Andrew Jackson did and say, now, the Chief Justices made their rulings, now let them enforce it. Those are the words of J.D. Vance. Now you can see why the president of the Heritage Foundation was ecstatic when J.D. Vance became the VP nominee. And don't forget, the Heritage Foundation is the main operative behind Trump's Project 2025. So why did Trump choose J.D. Vance? Well, according to the podcast Straight White American Jesus, in an article in The Guardian, Peter Thiel of PayPal fame, Elon Musk told Trump to pick him. Immediately after, Elon Musk pledged $45 million per month until the election. Here's the bridge to Leonard. It gets a little complicated, so stay with me. J.D. Vance recently converted to Catholicism. At a meeting at the Napa Institute, Vance said, among other things, that he liked the intellectual framework of Catholicism. But here's what you need to know about the Napa Institute. This is an ultra-elite, super private Catholic organization whose members do not support Vatican II. Now, you can take a deep dive into Vatican II, but for our purposes, Vatican II was the council that came together to address the cultural shifts of the world post-World War II. The purpose was to discuss how the church needed to change to address those cultural shifts. There are many people who do not agree with those shifts within the church. Leonard is not a fan of Vatican II. Leonard is also connected to Opus Dei and is the chair of the Federalist Society. So now you have J.D. Vance talking about his faith at the Napa Institute, who is anti-Vatican II. He's just not a run-of-the-mill Catholic. He's a Christian nationalist. Something you may not know is Peter Thiel was the president of the Federalist Society when he was at Stanford. One of his employees, Evan Baer, is the founder of a group called Teneo. According to an article in ProPublica, Baer's intention with Teneo is to, quote, create a network for conservatives that specifically target Wall Street, Silicon Valley, authors and academics, as well as pro athletes and Hollywood producers. So now, Peter Thiel was connected to the Federalist Society. One of his employees founded Teneo. Guess who the other co-founder of Teneo is? Josh Hawley. In 2020, Leonard started to funnel millions into Teneo for the purposes of recruiting members and training them to infiltrate the areas that Teneo targets. These are all connected back to Heritage Foundation and Project 2025. I've tagged a video below that I did earlier about Leonard, which will help you build a bridge to all of this. J.D. Vance is an operative connected to Leonard, Peter Thiel, the Heritage Foundation, and Trump's Project 2025. They will not be happy until they have stripped away every human right that has been fought for, because they believe that it is their right as the white Christian man to be in power. And we need to stand up and scream it at the top of our lungs that they are wrong. We will not stand for it. Contact your Congress people. Tell them enough is enough. We need leadership now.